Okay, now observe here. W equal to Python. What is type of W? So if there is only one element within a tuple, then it is not a tuple. See, for example, in mathematics, if we say x equal to a, or without this bracket or with bracket, there won't be any change, right? With bracket or without bracket. Fine. Here also, Python with the bracket, without bracket, it won't make any difference. What is type of W? String. If there is only one element, type will be whatever element is there. If it is integer is there, type will be integer. If it is string is there, string type. But see this Python comma, if I keep, type of P will be tuple type. If I give comma here, type will be tuple. Without here, it will be string type. See the difference, right? Understand? Here type will be tuple. Here type will be string. If you keep comma means multiple values expected. That's why it will be tuple type. Now try to say based on this understanding, what is type of cube? Integer. Type of R? Tuple, right? Okay, write this fast. For these four statements, this is the output. Python first is string, length is what? 6. Now try to say for the second one, what is the length of P?
2.
Length of this one? Length of W. Type of W is what? Length of W. You are saying string. What is the length of the string? 6. Type is string. Length of string is what? 6. Here type of P is what? Length of P. How many elements? 1 or 2?
2.
What is the second element? Expecting the second element. How many elements? 1 or 2? Observe this. Previous one length is 6. This is length is 1 only. Only one element, right? Within a tuple, one element. Expecting the second element, but still we didn't get that second element. Comma means it is expecting the second element. 10 integer type. Next one is tuple type. Understood? This 4. Now try to answer these things. S1 equal to 10. What is type of S1? Type of S1 is what? Integer. S10 comma type of S2. Tuple only, right? If there is no bracket. Length of S2 1. There won't be any length for integer. Length will be only for string which has got multiple characters, for collections like list tuple where they have multiple values. Length will be applied only for iterables, means multiple value should be there, multiple characters should be there. Then only length can be applied. Length function cannot be applied on an integer. Okay, here, okay. Now say me the type of X here. Type of X is a list or tuple. What is the length of X? Type of X is what? Type of X is
integer.
type of X is what? If there is only one element, it's not a tuple. It's a list type. If it is integer, integer type. If it's string, string type. So type of X is list type. Len of X is 3. Len of X is 3. X is this, right? Type of X. Len of X 2. Okay. X equal to 10. Type of X. In the case of list, one element is there, multiple elements is there, it is list only. Only in the case of tuple. If one element, it is not a tuple. But in the case of list, if one element or multiple elements, it is list type only. Understood, everyone? Take this 3 statements. This. For that, this is the output. Different ways of creating list we have discussed in the last previous classes, using squared bracket and by using list function. Using squared bracket and by using list function. Using list function, you need to follow some other things, right? So in the same way, tuple can also be created by using normal braces or by using tuple function. Finished this?
Yes, sir.
Now different ways of creating tuple. Now observe this. Creating a tuple using tuple function, right? X equal to tuple, empty tuple created. X is what? Empty tuple, print X. Type of X, tuple type. Len of X, 0. Creating a tuple with content. X equal to, using tuple function, I want to create a tuple. I'm passing one string like this, Mumbai. Print of X, okay, it prints. Type of X, tuple type. Len of X will be what? Type of X. Len of X, sorry. Len of X. Len of X will be 6. Each character will be taken as one element, right? Okay, this is Mumbai. Okay. I'll say Chennai also. What is the length of X now? Length of X of this? Length of X. Did you work with the list practicals? Same example I discussed.
Yes, sir.
Python, Java, I said. If you have worked with the list, if you have done the practicals of it, you will answer this.
Error.
Error. What is that? Error. Clearly I have mentioned here, right? The next example.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is that? Error because tuple accepts only one argument. List also accepts only, list function also accepts only one argument. Only one argument. You cannot provide two arguments like this. And whatever argument you have provided should be of iterable type, like string, list, tuple, set only. Observe. Okay. Instead of Mumbai, if I give 10, right? Now I'll provide only one argument. Now to say length of X. Only one argument I have given. One argument accepted, right? Len of X. You didn't work with the list practicals, right? Error. Again error. Why error? Only string, list, tuple sets only allowed. Integer not allowed. Only iterable types only, and that argument should be, the argument should be of string, list, tuple, and set. Integer, float, booleans, they are not allowed. Okay. Only string is allowed, like Mumbai. This is fine. Okay. This is the example. Next example, fourth example. Error because int is not iterable. Iterable means string is iterable, list, tuple, set. They have got multiple values. Iterable means. If I want Mumbai and Chennai within my tuple, then what I should do? To take a tuple, list of only one argument I'm providing. Only one argument. What is that? List. In that two strings are. So these elements will be considered into the tuple. It's a kind of typecasting, list converted to tuple by keeping tuple before it. Type of X, tuple type. Len of X will be 2. 2, right? Understood. First observe this. This one you understood, everyone? Empty tuple, right? Type is what type? Tuple type. Len will be 0. Second example, you see. Instead of empty tuple, I want some data. Type of X, tuple type. Len of X will be 6. Each character takes as one element to a tuple. Understood? Understood this second one. Next example, you see. If you provide two arguments to a tuple function, you cannot provide two arguments. Only one argument allowed. That argument should be, what kind of arguments you can give means strings you can give, list, tuple, sets. Other than this, if you give integer or float or boolean, it gives error. So in the next example, I give an integer error, right?
Yes,
Understood now? Next, for example, string I can give, list also I can give, right? To a tuple. So this time I'm giving list of two values. If I give list of two values, the values will be taken into tuple. Okay. Length will be 2, right? Take this fast. Creation of tuple. If you try to check this practically so that you can understand that the same thing will be repeated in sets also. If you want to understand the sets and do this practicals. Okay, understood? If we pass any collection to a tuple function, each element of the collection will be considered as the element of the tuple. If you pass any collection, I'm passing a collection here. Each element of this collection will be the as the element of this. So here 3, the length will be 3. Here length is 4, length will be 4. Length of x will be 4. The length of this collection will be the length of the tuple. The length of this collection will be the length of the tuple. Take this fast. Okay, fine. Merging two tuples. I'll come back to this tuple slicing again, but merging two tuples. Merging two tuples. X is one tuple, Y is one tuple. X plus Y. What will be the value of X plus Y? What is the output you will get? X plus Y means 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. X plus 5 means nothing but union of both these tuples. What will be the length? 5. Type will be tuple. Z1. Z1 is what? Okay. Now Z2 equal to X plus W. X plus W. If I add this X and W, what is the length? Length will be 4. 1, 2, 3 plus 1 list you will get. Z2 will be a tuple with 4 elements, 3 integers and 1 list. X plus Y plus Z, what will be the length? 6, right? Observe this output. Length is 5, type tuple type. Second one, length is 4, tuple type. Next is length is 6, tuple type. Take this. Merging two tuples. Nothing but union, by forming union of these two tuples. What are the various list functions? Those are methods. Methods and functions are different. I'll discuss what later, what are functions separately, methods separately. But functions, len function, sum function, max function, min function, sorted function, reversed function, that what we discussed. The same thing we can apply for this tuples also. Tuples also we can apply the same functions. Okay, and tuple is immutable or immutable? Immutable means changes, modifications not allowed, right? Not allowed means can I add a new element to a tuple? No, right? Can I remove element from a tuple? Not possible. I cannot extend a tuple. I cannot add an element. I cannot remove an element. So all those methods are not supported. Which one? Extend, append, pop, remove. All those are not supported by tuple. List supported, but functions are supported. So what are the list tuple functions, tuple addresses, nested tuples that we'll discuss tomorrow. I'll complete these tuples. Tomorrow I'll give introduction to the next sets. Sets are totally different. They are not like list tuples. Okay, fine. I'll stop here. We'll continue tomorrow. Everyone check this practically what we have discussed. Creation of tuples. Lists also. I'll just forward you the videos tonight.